Howdy folks, welcome to episode 28. We're going to head down to the oil fields, which is right behind us. I just want to show you we got the train loaded up with some beams and lumber. And so we're going to bring the beams down to the oil field. I believe that's what they needed. And there we go. And then we can go like this. We can get moving. Probably just let it get moving here. So yeah, in episode 27.5, we went and did some delivery and stuff like that. I also named the other train. We named it Megatron. And yeah, we started with, we basically got the track for the up at the refinery and run down to here. So that's what we did in 27.5. So today we're going to deliver this, and then we're going to see if we can get this line here connected over to the refinery too, because I connected the refinery to the output of this, but that track is actually not reachable from anywhere else without the derail tool at least. So that's the plan for today, and we got quite a bit of money built up now too, which is cool. So we can buy some more here. We've got 3,500. We can buy some more. We want to do this. We could buy some more cars and stuff like that when we need to, because we're going to need to buy oil tankers in order to bring oil. So I was trying to decide whether or not to buy more of the lumber cars and stuff like that, but I'm like, we can do that. We can just buy some more once we get the oil cars going and everything, because then we can make a decent amount of money to be able to buy those cars with new cars with each run, instead of like buying one and then not being able to do anything, you know. So yeah, we're kind of just slowly back in here because I designed this poorly. And I think what I want to do is I want to redo this track so that basically this instead of coming out and going left, because there's nothing to do up there, we're going to come out and go right and down toward the tool thingy. So that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna make this connect to the iron works, is the word I was looking for. Yeah, we're gonna make this track connect to the iron works so that we can do that. We can make deliveries of the tools and stuff to the oil fields. Oh, we still have another 2 turns, don't we? Okay, let's get a little bit more. I don't want to push this too hard, because this was the track. This is track that I built fairly early on, and I just don't trust it as much as far as like, look, I put in a random turn. You know? Alright. We built that like in one episode. We just threw it together as quickly as possible, kind of thing. So yeah, we're going to try that, and I probably do a crossover. I was trying to decide between crossing over from this track to this track, or like with switches, or like basically making a bridge that goes over it, but then we'd have to come out of town and climb and then take a sharper turn. So I think we're going to try the switch method first and see if we can get that to work. We just need to get some of this. I want to get some of this dropped off, some of the beams dropped off, so that it can do what it needs to do. There we go. And I have no idea how close those beam cars are. I think they're starting to get close. There we go. And I need to check, did the oil field, or the oil field takes beams? Yeah, the refinery takes lumber. Okay, so these beams are all for the oil thing. Yeah, because the ironworks takes lumber, right? Yeah, the ironworks takes lumber. Okay. So we'll get these 2, maybe? Just the 1, I guess. Alright. Because, yeah, they don't have any beams yet. So I also went and I fixed the pipes. We did 30 here. I was busy talking to you. So it's your fault. You distracted me. I was talking to you while I was unloading. So that's why I unloaded too many. So that, and it's not like the pipes would have gone into a, you know, into a black hole or whatever, right? Disappeared into the vacuum of space. All right. So yeah, the pipes are back. And I also put the money back. That's why we have 35 instead of 41. I had to take 600 out of our account. So basically we just kind of undid that. Go like this. I think this will roll on its own. Yeah. So we need to go 2 car lengths. So maybe to this tree. Let's get a little bit more speed going here. Come up to this tree. How's that looking? Yeah. It's really hard to tell, isn't it? All right. It looks like we did it, but I'm not sure. There's one way to find out. So after we do this, we're also going to have to pull the train forward. I want to get to the refinery. My goal by the end of this episode is to get to the refinery so that we can bring these up too. I want to deliver those to the refinery. All right, is this going to go on the... What is it? Why is there no arrow? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, there's an arrow there. Is it because we're between the two things? It's not going to show? Huh. See, it shows an arrow there. It won't show an arrow here? Interesting. All right. See, the arrow should only show up if it's valid, you know, if it unloads to a valid... Or maybe they could put it in a different color or something, right? It's flashing some bad thing. It's like all jittery or something like that, if it'll just like delete all this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go back a little bit more. I think half a car length. All right. I'm gonna try that. And then... Alright, see, I remembered. And then we'll get the other one. I just figured we're going to go forward, and not that it really matters, but I'm like, we're going to go forward, and then we'll be in forward when we stop the last one. Did I really not go far enough? I think I didn't. No, that's far enough. Okay, so we have 0 beams. Yep, we got them. Cool. Alright. And then one more over here. That's so weird. It'd be cool if it actually would do that all the time, right? And do that with the cranes too. The crane is just going to drop your product into nothing, into the vacuum. Right? Your product has now become a quantum fluctuation. All right. So we're going to come forward. I think car length and a half, something like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong way. There we go. Come forward to maybe there. That's plenty of speed. And then we just need to come to about maybe here. Because it was about a car length. Okay, let's try that. I'm getting a little bit better at this. I need to put that into Discord as far as because they've got an idea thing. I don't know if it's already in the idea thing, but again, there's one way to find out. Okay, so see how much money we have. Yep, cool. So it's putting the beams out there and then it's using them up. We have 3,700. Let's see what this looks like now. Oh, it's not going to tell me there. It's going to tell me over here. Yes, we have 192 crude oil. I don't know how much goes in one tanker, but that's cool. Let me see. I've got a cheat sheet here. Crude oil. Unit 12 units per. Wow. So that's quite a few tankers then, if that's 12 units per tanker car. We've already got a ton of that to do. Okay, cool. So we're going to pull this train forward and get past... We need to get the back end past these trees here so that we just have the ability to delete some track and put in some switches and stuff like that. So... And we're going to go forward. Get this out of here. You know, everything is like in slow motion, right? Except it's not frustrating that it's in slow motion, or at least for me it isn't. I know somebody's out there rage quitting going, play trains faster! You're playing trains too slow! Alright. So yeah, we need to get that up to where that tree is. If we can even see that tree by the time that part is up there, right? This track. The track was laid by a toddler. Just randomly wandering around. With that, you know, baby walk. That penguin-like baby walk. That's how that track was in there, just waddling back and forth. Alright. That looks like that should be about good. Okay. Okay, so we are good here. We're going to set that brake just in case we use up our fuel. I did refill it right before we started the episode. So I think it's got maybe an hour-ish of fuel in it. Something like that. So the lumber we can take down to the ironworks. That's our other thing we need to do. So what we can do is we can... I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. We're going to take out some track here. And we're going to go like this. We're going to put a switch right here. I think we're going to put it a little bit early. No. The thing is, if we do that, we're going to have to go really far back, aren't we? I mean, that's going to be the trick to that, isn't it? So yeah, let's just do this. We will need to make sure that we have something back there, enough for that entire train, and probably even longer. So we'll probably build even a turnaround down there. But what we need to do is go like this, and then we're gonna come down. Let's lay some groundwork. And maybe come up a degree. Oh, you know what I need to do too is I need to, we're going to hide this stuff so that we can see where our groundwork is going. Let's see. Is that the direction? That's the direction we want to go. Okay. Alright, we're going to go like this. Options. Graphics. Too bad we can't turn it completely off, right? Alright. Let's try that. Did it apply? I guess it applied. There we go. See, now you can see where your groundwork is going, huh? And that's another tip I picked up from Clown's tutorial. It's such an it's one of those things where you're like, well, duh, why didn't I think of that, you know? Kind of thing, right? Let's see what 1% will do for us. 1% is even too much, isn't it? Okay. Alright, we're going to come back this way. Alright, so there is our... Does it really come down that quickly? I guess it does. Alright, we'll put some more on there in a minute, but we need to take out some of this rail here. So then we're going to go like this, and we're going to go a switch right. I'm just trying to decide which side I want to place the things on. So we want to go like this. It's hard to tell if that's the right angle. There we go. Whoops. Let back a little bit more. There we go. Okay. See if that'll... Yeah, that should be good. Okay, and then we need to go with a switch right. I'm trying to decide whether to put these on opposite sides. I think we should put them on opposite sides, because otherwise we're not going to be able to see them. Switch right. We're going to put this one like this. There we go. And then we're going to take out this track So if you click down here and then drag across, see, it'll take out that without taking out the switch. Okay, so when we're coming across, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go like that, and then like that. So those are both going to go on the turn. And then this is going to go down to the, whatchamacallit. See, we can see our other groundwork that we screwed up with too, didn't we? Okay. That groundwork there that we started laying and we screwed up. Okay, so we want to do some more rails. And I think what we'll do is we'll just make this come out a little bit further so that this can connect properly. So we're going to lay rails here, and we'll have this last section wherever it is. There it is. Alright, and which one is that? Yeah, I can't tell. Alright, we're going to go this way a little bit more before we... a little bit more before we turn in, right? And a little bit more. And then I think I showed you this before, but the trick to this is you just lay another section after that, and it'll do the same sort of thing where it'll keep it from screwing it up. So we're gonna go like that, do that drag method again, and then we're gonna go like, which one do we want to take out? I don't think it matters really. I think this one over here bows a little bit more, so we'll take that one out. Looks good. Yep, that looks good. Alright. I mean, there's a tiny little bit of a thing there, but yeah, that looks way better. I really like that trick. Okay, we got those taken care of. We just need to take care of this one here. This should be easy enough. Rails. And we shouldn't have to worry about coming off that one. Whoops. Alright, let's try that again. Dope. Okay. Come off this one. And we get the link. Honestly, it's pretty straight. Here, let's go like this. See, the nice thing, if you do this, then you don't have to worry about which one was it, right? Okay. There we go. Does it make a little hump in there? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Alright, so then we have to connect these two. So let's get our groundwork just so that it's... Let's go like this. There we go. Okay, we're going to come out a little bit and then we'll start going down at... There we go. Is that going to make it? I think it is. It's really close, isn't it? That works. Okay, cool. And then we just need to connect this, and we do need to reconnect that so that we can bring our train back, because you know what's going to happen. Right? Okay. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to kind of get behind the line there before we turn toward it. There we go. And then we're going to come up again here. Come out a decent distance and it'll leave it the straightest, right? Alright. Demolish rails. There we go. Cool. That looks good. Alright, let's get this before I forget. We'll come back and get this. This also reminds me of Delta Dawn. Do you remember that song, Delta Dawn? Alright. It's the same, probably the same chord progression. Alright, we're gonna go like this. Didn't I say this kind of straightens out? Yeah, it does. Okay. We're just gonna go like this. How's that looking? Oh, that's looking good. Okay. Get a little bit. I guess we'll want to bring the train forward even more, won't we? Alright, and I think we're going to need to lay some groundwork here. Yeah. Okay, let's end the spline there. Let's get this train up out of the way. And let's do this too. Get all these logs out of here. Okay. I'll bet you forgot about that song, Delta Dawn, didn't you? The 3 or 4 younger people in my audience are like, what are you talking about? Alright. Okay, so we need to make sure we're in forward, yes. We're going to get some regulator going here, and then turn off the brake. So we need to get past this little area here. Alright, let's get some speed so it doesn't take an hour. This is going to be a very rarely used thing, but it'll allow us to have a Y also. So that's why I wanted to kind of at least keep it or whatever, because we can use this as a Y. It's a very large one, but yeah, it'll work in a pinch. Keep going. We're going up a slight uphill, so let's give it some juice. What is our fuel? Our fuel is at halfway. Okay. I think maybe we get about 35-40 minutes of fuel then. Alright, a little bit more. Just want to have some room so that if we need to lay a couple extra segments, we don't shoot our train into orbit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Whee! Alright, we can even do some trees on the way here. If it'll let me. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do is get this track connected. And I think we're going to demolish a piece of groundwork here. Let's see. Demolish groundwork. I don't know that I want to delete that next one because it's probably the same piece all the way up here. So we're going to go like this. Groundwork. We're going to start it here. And then we're going to come down. Let's try 0.25. There we go. That's beautiful. All right. That'll do it nicely, and then we can connect these up. You can do it. There we go. I think I need to turn down my mouse sensitivity. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna hook it up here. All right. There we go, and then demolish rails. Demolish our top piece here. There we go. All right, so we should be able to bring the train back. And then go to the, whatchamacallit. We'll clean up the rest of that track in a bonus episode or whatever. I'm not going to do that now. It's not in anybody's way. It is connected on the other end, right? Get distracted and forget and then run off the end of the rails, right? Okay. So, we're going to go reverse. And there we go. Oh, you know what? I left that brake on. There we go. That's much better. Is it? Are we not moving? There we go. A little bit more. Okay, and then we're going to save the game just so I don't forget. Just so that if I screw up and we back over, you know, this is new track basically. And every once in a while I'll get like 2 sections over each other. We can go a little bit faster than this. But yeah, every once in a while we'll get like 2 sections that are over each other and just, you know, pops the train. So it's because I clicked the mouse twice or whatever. When I was clicking it, like, you accidentally, you know how every once in a while you accidentally double click. All right. And probably can clear out some of those trees there too. Looks like we'll be able to get back. So the nice thing is, at least with our engine, we know when we're back past the switch. Just my concern is this train longer than the thing? I built a bunch of track back there, so I don't think it is. I don't think it's longer than our track. And then next episode, we'll be able to get oil tankers and bring them up to the refinery. How cool will that be? Because we want to do our switch over and be able to bring stuff from the ironworks to here. Is the plan? Maybe? Oh yeah, we'll have room. Yeah, we got plenty of room here. Do we? I thought I built that all the way into the woods. It doesn't look like it goes... Oh, the other one does. Okay, I'm going to have to go back there and build it. Because that's really cutting it close. Let's do... Whoops. See, I keep forgetting. There we go. Because that's cutting it pretty close. So we're going to do this. We're going to come back here. Yeah, see, the other one was the one that I made go way, way back into the woods. And I think what we'll maybe even do is put a turnaround on this one, too. I think we had room, but I don't want to chance it. And I can't tell from way back there, either. So... just click. That's sufficient. Alright. I think it's actually starting to come up a hill there. Alright, so let's destroy these on the way back. How can I make this take longer so that... You're like, just go already! Play trains faster! Okay. That's good. We got plenty of room now. Much better. We have See if it made any more oil, if that's all we had. 192. Where'd our oil go? I thought we had a sign. Oh, there it is. 192. Okay. Alright. It must create groups of 16 or 12. I don't remember if 192 is divisible by 12. Is 192 16 by 12? Right? 8 is 128? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Ten is 160, yeah. 16 by 12. So I don't know if it makes them in groups of 16s or groups of 12s. Let's see. What does it produce? Oh, it produces 48s. Okay. So it produced 4. It produced 4 groups of whatever you want to call it. Right? So those 3, 6, 9, 12 beams produced 4 groups. Okay, let's get our switch. And our other switches should be good. Right? It's hard to tell because they're right next to each other. From here, you can't tell which one is which, right? Okay. And that's right, we stopped. And then let's do this. Oh, you know what? We still have to build our track. That might help, won't it? Yeah, let's bring this up here. Let's bring this up here anyway. Bring it over this way a little bit. As long as we're here. Then we don't have to run back so far to get to the train again. And it's going to go up a very tiny slope. Get some Z fighting there. That's cool. So then we just need to make this curve south, and we're going to try to hook up with the other side of the here, we'll stop it here in a second. We need to hook up with the other side of the ironworks. So basically what we'll do is we'll make that turnaround redundant and useless. Alright, so let's go like this, groundwork. I'm gonna go like... We got another big track here, right? Big path. We're going to take a nice... Oh, you know what? We're going to go around this hill. And then we'll take a right. Let's see, where are we compared to the armor? Yeah, we just need to go around that hill and then we'll take a right. How's our curve looking? Oh yeah, that's nice and smooth. Okay. A little bit more. We just need to get till we're going north and south, right? Then we can make it line up with the ironworks loop. And I think we see it over there. Yeah, okay. Cool. How's that looking? Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, this is beautiful. This is going to line up perfectly, isn't it? Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll make this come out. Oh, we need to come down a little bit, don't we? Alright. 2%. Okay. So we need to come back a couple segments on that. All right, let's demolish this. And we'll come back a couple segments. And then we can make our thing fit. So this is going to go like this. Should we make a switch that comes out to the right or a switch that comes out to the left? I'm kind of thinking we'd be better off making a switch that comes out to the left over here. Because otherwise we're going to change the nature of that curve right there up ahead. And that's going to be a problem. So we'll do this. Switch left. There we go. And then we're going to demolish rails. A couple more segments up here. There we go. Okay, and then let's go like put these back in before we forget. It looks good as it is. We don't need to do an extra segment. Awesome. Okay. And then this, we just need to get our groundwork out here. So let's do our rails. We're going to come out just a little bit more. Okay, that looks nice. And then we can do our groundwork. We're going to do a constant grade here. And we're going to go up. Let's see what 0.5% does for us. Is that a straight line? Yeah, it is. Okay. And 3/4. Okay. So we're going to come back this way a little bit. I just want that to come out from here. There we go. There we go. All right, so right up to here. It's not going to let me do it, is it? What happened? Where did it all go? Where did it just go? Is it me? It like disappeared. Huh. Let's try that again. Actually, let's do variable grade. And then we wanted to go half. It was half, wasn't it? Or was it 3/4? It was 3/4. Okay. So we're going to come out this way, and then all right, and then we're going to come out this way. And then we're going to come down. Like this. Till we meet there. There we go. Alright. That should be good. I think we could take out one of these sections. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Alright, and then we just need to get the trees in here. We're going to do minimal tree removal here, because we just need to get it functional. I don't want to go nuts trying to remove 1,000,000 trees. We'll just get the ones that are on the track, and then we can run the track back. And then we can run our train. And we're going to end up at the wrong end of the track when we're finished with everything. Right? Let's get that one. As long as we're going past it, we might as well, right? Alright, we'll get this over here. It's a little bit closer. There we go. No, get that one. Why aren't you going? Okay, so we need to lay track from here down to there. Like this. Gonna leave this straight. I wonder how straight that's going to be since I didn't move the mouse, right? Yeah, we'll find out. See how it looks. Yep, looks good. It's going to do that little turn before the turn. The pre-turn. Turn right to go left. Okay. Oh, this should be cool. This will work out really nicely, I think. Is that looking? Oh, yeah. Oops. Is that... It looks like it's just lined up nicely anyway. Yeah. Cool. Alright, and our switch is the right way, so we could just go. Yep, we could just go. Cool. Let's do it. Let's go like this. We're going to get this tree. A couple trees on the way back. I want to see what our track looks like too. Let's go back this way. It looks pretty good. See, we get a little bit of those wavies, but it's not too much. Not too much of the wavies. I think we're going to leave those trees, the little rows of trees between them. They're kind of cute, aren't they? It reminds me of like the rows of trees between, you know, farm fields and stuff, where they'll leave those. Alright, there we go. In places that have trees. Alright, we should be good to go. Everything should be ready. Then we can go to the ironworks and deliver our lumber. And then we can go up to the... Actually, we can go to the... Why don't we do that? We've already been to the ironworks. Why don't we go up to the refinery, right? Let's go to the refinery. We're going to test out our new refinery track because we haven't been up there yet. So that's going to be fun. See if we can deliver anything. Alright, let's do it. And let's save the game. Which one was that? Alright. Just in case, if it goes off the rails because I did something totally stupid, then I'm just going to reload. I'm not going to spend another episode re-railing everything. First time running new track, you definitely want to make sure you save before you go. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I like how I built that and then didn't use it. Okay. Our first crisscross. Yay! Wow, that tree is really close to the track. It needs to go away. Let's see how our train does on the crisscross. Nice. It doesn't even care. I wonder if you stand next to that. I love that sound when they do that. You stand next to it, you hear that du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du. Okay. There's our... Yeah, this is a nice scenic route, isn't it? Okay, I think we're climbing just a little bit. Yeah, we are. Okay. So there was no real good way to do this as far as, like, you know, trying to climb down the mountain or whatever. I think it just would have been a bunch of sharp turns instead of this. So that's why I decided to do it this way. Alright, we are loaded down, so we need to give it a little bit more juice. This should be a nice quick... Yeah, this is going to be a quick trip, too. And the refinery takes lumber and steel pipes. So we're going to deliver that if we can. We're going to have to do some shunting in order to deliver everything. That's going to be the trick. So I don't know if we'll actually be able to do it, if our train's going to be huge and we're not going to be able to fit anything. But we'll see. Because all the stuff we need to deliver is way at the end. So I don't know. And I thought of something too. I'll show you in a second. Let's take it easy on this corner for right now. Because I don't know how sharp this corner is going to be. Oh, it looks good. Okay. It's not too bad. It's nice that we got that hill for us. Okay, so the trick is, yeah, we're going to have to put in stuff to shunt cars back out and everything, because we're not going to be able to do this. So let's hit our brakes here. They built this with a specific, they wanted to mess with you, basically. Let's put it that way. They built this in a specific way. So I think what we need to do, let's put some fuel in this thing too, before I forget. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So they built this with, you have to come back and shunt back to here to drop the steel pipes. I put this thinking that I was being clever, but you know what's going to happen? The steel pipes are going to pile up on top of the tracks, and then the train won't be able to go back there anyway. So we're going to leave that, but we are going to need to put in another switch here and go across this. And then the other thing is, I think we're going to need to put a third switch over here so that we can leave cars. So let's go like this. We're going to demolish rails. That piece. Now I did leave these perfectly straight because I figured I'd have to put in a bunch of switches and stuff. So why don't we go like this. I'm not sure if this is going to do what I want it to do. Yeah, we're going to leave. We're going to go like this. We're going to go switch left. And then we're going to go switch right. And we're going to need to put the switch on that side, aren't we? Link. Huh. Interesting that it didn't align. Okay. It's because these switches are not perfectly symmetrical. Back and forth. Okay, so we need to put groundwork up here. Let's go like this. That'll work. Then we could just go like this. We just need to put in a little sidetrack here. We get sidetracked. and then come back to here maybe. All right, and then what we need to do is we need to come back with our train. we need to move backwards. We never whistled when we stopped. You can do it. I hate that when you miss this tiny little microscopic handle with the mouse. It like sticks and it won't drag anything. And a little bit more. A couple more segments, right? Back to here. All right. Let's go like this, and let's see if we can put in a switch here. It'll go off to the right. Yeah, we can put one in here. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Man, I gotta be careful about that. Right? Switch right. There we go. And then it can jump that gap, right? There we go. Cool. All right, and then we need to put in our groundwork. Like that. Okay, and then we should be able to connect our tracks. This will let us drop off a bunch of these cars that we don't need on the side. Gonna hook? Yes, it will. Awesome. And how does that look? Oh, that's good enough. All right. Cool. And then that needs to go. We'll do this one more. Groundwork. And we're gonna go like this. There we go. And then we should be able to lay our track here. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we've got everything set up. So when we come down, we're going to come down this side and drop off a bunch of stuff and then go past and come back. So let me see. And our engine's going to be backwards, isn't it? Okay. We need to go like... That one needs to be that way. This one needs to be that way. Okay. We'll see if we can do this. I'm just envisioning that, you know, we're going to drop something off at the steel pipes and the engine's going to get thrown into orbit from that, right? So should we drop... Yeah, we should drop stuff off on the side. Is that right? We want to go this way. All right, let's do this. Let's get some rig going. There we go. Oh, wrong way. I keep doing that. There we go. Need a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to drop off up to there, I think. That's what we'll do. See if we can drop off a few cars. Because we can also come back here, maybe? I don't think this is going to be long enough, honestly. Maybe we can drop off the end of those pipes? Whoops. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. So if we stop at that, are we going to be able to connect to that? Yeah, we will. Okay, so we're going to have to come back. We have to come back and disconnect that first. Before it hits the switch. Because that way we can come back and connect to it. Yeah, this is going to create some interesting... I could see why they did this. They wanted to make you have to do all this stuff. Alright, so we're going to go... And we're going to tie off these cars. And 2 of them. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep it from going, right? And then we're going to disconnect. Are they going anywhere? Nope, they're staying still. Alright, good. Oh, this is going to be really fun when we come up with the oil cars. We're going to have to put sidings somewhere else. Or basically assemble our train in a different way. Maybe use the porter to come up here. Okay, so... We're going to bring this up onto the siding until it's out of the way. And then we're going to come back with the engine. Yeah, we should probably bring the porter up here and just park it up here, and we'd use the porter to do all this back and forth stuff, right? Alright. And we're going to disconnect. We're going to put these brakes on. And then we're going to disconnect that. And then we're going to go. There we go. Yeah, we don't have much room up there at all, do we? I think I'm going to need to make that way longer. That's going to have to be way longer. We're going to have to make a bridge out there. But we'll see if we can at least get the 2 pipes. We got like a USB symbol almost. Oh yeah, we just barely have enough room for the engine. We're definitely going to need to extend that out into the middle of nowhere. The bridge to nowhere, right? Alright, brakes. Oops. I need to just do once for stopping first, right? Okay. That's not the one. This is the one. I'm going to go straight. And then we have to stop at the other one too because our switch is the wrong way. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a real challenge. It almost seems like we should have come down south and come up this way. I'll have to think about that, how I want to do this thing. But I think, whoops, I think a porter would probably be a good, just bring Betsy up here. Or get another one, either way. Whoa, what's up with that? Why is it derailing right there? Oh, we've got 2 sections of track. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I totally forgot about that section there, didn't I? Okay. Alright, let's re-rail this first. Re-rail our tender. Can we get it down here? There we go. Okay. Is it gonna stop or is it gonna go? Alright. And then we need to re-rail this. Too many distractions. Am I not hitting? There we go. Alright. Now it's going to put the engine backwards, right? No, it didn't this time. Alright, so we need to go like that. And we're going to reverse it. like this. Why is it not letting me? There we go. All right. And then turn the brakes off and make sure we have a pin on this. And we need to flip this switch anyway, so we'll do that while we're checking this. Yep, we're going to have to take the pin out of that one. So am I going to get distracted and then come forward again before I fix that track? That's the real question, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any cars in here. I think we could get the steel pipes. I think we've got enough distance that we can get the steel pipes. Okay, so demolish rails. Let's go like this. Let's do one more segment here. Two more? There. Get this tiny little, we got to come over by like 2 inches, right? There. That works. All right. And then come back. I mean, I could leave the tender too. In reality, you'd have to disconnect the hoses and stuff. It's probably a lot messier of an operation. But for our purposes, might be fine. Give us a little bit more room. So the question is, yeah, because I'm just going to have to take the 3 pipes. I'm going to have to separate out the 3 pipe cars. And then leave them on that siding. And then pull the other ones. Okay, I think that's how that's going to work. Just going to have to make a huge mess of everything, right? Alright, let's go like this. Get this in here. There we go. Alright, and then take off these brakes. And then we're going to start rolling backwards. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to take these. We're going to put these brakes on. And then we're going to disconnect that. See if we can get these in here. Alright, so everything should be set to go straight forward. Right? Are my brakes still on? I think my brakes are still on. Let's try this again. I think I left these on, yeah. I left this one on. Okay. One more try. There we go. Now our train's going to hit the side of the thing, right? It'll be the next thing, right? There would always be like one little thing that'll keep us from getting there. That's where the oil tankers will hit that or something, right? Okay. So we need to come past that switch and then drop off our pipes. And then we're going to see if where the pipes sit. They'll probably sit on those rails. I hope that doesn't keep them from being valid, right? You put stuff back there and then they can't stack and then it deletes them from the game. Okay, so this is center. That's center. Okay, yep, we're good. We might be able to get the lumber down here. We'll see. Because I think this will leave us room. We can drop off the 3 cars on the middle. We drop off the 3 cars at the oil platform and then bring them back here. Okay, we need to get all 3 of those past this. No, that's it right there. Just past that switch. See, I missed it by a pixel. I missed the whistle button by a pixel, so it didn't blow the whistle. All right. They need to make those handles huge. There's no reason for them not to be, like, make them hollow circles. Whoops. I hate when they do that in game UIs. They did that in Imperium where they have the microscopic little UI things. Okay. Whoops, wrong way. Do I have a brake on somewhere? I feel like I have a brake on because 30% with 30%. Well, it's not stopping now. Did I leave the hopper brake on or something? I think I left the hopper brake on. Okay, are we going to be able to get... We're going to be able to get all 3 cars? I mean, that's the other thing, is basically you're only going to be able to deliver so many cars at a time. You spend more time just shunting the cars than you would just driving them back there. You know, driving back and forth. Like, it'd be faster to just to bring 3 cars. Okay, so we have... Yeah, see, they're stacking back. Oh, maybe they won't stack in the way of the train. So maybe we'll be able to come back to both of those. All right, let's do this one. No, it is going to stack underneath the track. It's underneath the tracks, though. No, I don't want to cheese that, though. We'll take out that piece of... Is this... Yeah, it's going to go. Yep. Nice. Awesome. Okay. That worked. We can leave these on this siding for right now. And... Oh, I should probably tie that down, right? And disconnect it. That would probably help. All of those things. All of the above. Alright, and then we're going to go... Did we... I don't know why our train seems to be not taking off. Oh, that would be why. Because I didn't hit the brakes. I'm trying to do the calculations of all this other stuff, that's why. Alright. We need to come past that switch? Yeah. This switch? I'm not sure where we're going to be able to, if we're going to be able to leave. Yeah, we can, okay. I think I got an idea. Alright. And I don't remember if we have a pin on the front of that other thing too. But we'll come back this way. I mean, you could always do like this thing having momentum and run, and when the engine goes past the switch, flip the switch real quick and then run back and catch the engine, and the rolling switch, I think they call it, something like that, right? Make sure I'm on the brake and not the regulator. And then we need to... Alright, let's double check if we have... Okay, so we're good on that. We're good on that. This needs to go... No, that needs to stay that way. Okay. Alright. Come on, brakes. There we go. Whoops. I switched the reverser so it wouldn't do that. Alright, let's get back there. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Oh, and we need to hit the brakes too. We tied down 2 of them. Whoops. Then we're going to start rolling backwards when we let off these brakes. No? Oh, because the engine has the brakes on. Alright, cool. No, it didn't. Go this way. Let's see what we've got. I think we've got 6 cars here. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it past. I don't think we're going to be able to make it past that switch. No, we're not. That's not going to happen. because we'd need to get it past that switch in order to be able to go back there. So I think that's going to be it for episode 28. I think we screwed around enough today. Join me in episode 29. I'm going to sit down and figure out a good way to do this so that we don't have to do quite as much of this when we get here. Probably just make this split off multiple times, or make it split off over that way too, something like that. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 28. Join me in episode 29. We'll get this going, and we'll get our oil tankers and deliver some oil, and we'll see you then. Later.